A narcissist with their enormous yet fragile ego constantly craves control and admiration. They seek out prey that's easy to manipulate, people who will reinforce their illusions of perfection. But what happens when they encounter someone too strong, someone who doesn't easily submit? In this video, we'll explore how narcissists react when faced with individuals steadfast in their own values, people unafraid to challenge their fragile ego. Let's expose the new tactics they'll try to use and equip ourselves with weapons to protect ourselves in this psychological battle. If this is your first time here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to become part of our community and join us as we explore more intriguing topics together. A narcissist is like a chameleon, constantly changing colors to suit their surroundings. They are masters of emotional manipulation, using every tactic to achieve their goals. When sweet words and charming appearances no longer work, they won't hesitate to play the role of a pitiful victim, appealing to your compassion. They care little for the genuine feelings of others, as long as they can extract something useful. Love, admiration, pity, even hatred, all are merely tools in their hands, as long as they prove you still care about them. If they succeed in making you feel sorry for them, they will continue to drain that emotional energy from you. They might transform into someone weak, sorrowful, facing serious problems, all to avoid responsibility or attract attention. They'll insist that you're the only one who can help them and won't stop until you agree. With their skillful acting, they can make you believe they truly need you, that you're their savior. But beware. Their ultimate goal isn't to receive help but to maintain control over you. They want you to depend on them, to always be ready to comply with their demands. And once they've achieved their objective, they won't hesitate to discard you without remorse. If indirect tactics like flattery or victim playing fail, they'll switch to more direct strategies like threats, emotional terror, or even violence. They will do whatever it takes to make you fearful, compliant, and afraid to resist. So, always remember, a narcissist is a skilled actor. They can play any role to achieve their goal. Be cautious, stay alert, and don't be deceived by the emotional scenes they create. A narcissist constantly tries to protect their inflated yet fragile ego. They crave recognition and admiration from others, making this an essential part of their life. Every action, decision, and even word of the narcissist is intended to impress those around them. They often flaunt their successes, appearance, or assets, hoping for compliments from others. However, deep inside, they fear their efforts will go unnoticed and they'll become invisible in the eyes of others. For a narcissist, nothing is more frightening than being forgotten or ignored. They build the image of a perfect, confident, and powerful person, but in reality, it's just a mask hiding deep insecurities. They worry that if they stop impressing others, no one will notice their existence. This is why they constantly seek attention, from boasting about achievements to exaggerating the smallest things. It's also why they fear confident individuals who are in control of their own lives. A sad reality is that most victims of narcissists are people who have experienced past hurts and long for recognition, love, protection, and care. For such individuals, a narcissist's love-bombing strategy at the beginning works effectively, and many fall into their trap. Over time, if the narcissist realizes that you've grown stronger and regained autonomy, it becomes a significant threat to them, because they always need you to be there to interact with and sustain their distorted ego. They don't just hold on to your past and mistakes as an old picture they've hung up, they also use them as tools to pull you back to your weakest moments. No matter how far you've come, how much you've changed and grown over the years, they'll cling to those mistakes, presenting them as unchangeable evidence. Every achievement, every bit of progress you make is either dismissed or ignored. Instead, they constantly remind you of things you wish to forget, as if your past is all they see and care about. Anything they can latch onto, no matter how trivial or long forgotten, will be used to attack you, making you doubt yourself, second-guess your choices, and feel like you're never good enough. Moreover, they target the deep-seated weaknesses or fears they know about you. They're well aware of the emotional scars and mental wounds you've tried to heal, and they'll exploit these for the sole purpose of making you feel inadequate. They deliberately create and amplify feelings of guilt, making you feel ashamed and insecure, thereby maintaining control over you. Anytime you seem close to breaking free from their influence, they'll remind you of those mistakes to keep you in a state of self-doubt, constantly questioning your own worth. Imagine a river flowing through vast forests, lush green hills, and towering mountains. Along its journey, the river continually faces challenges, scattered rocks, sharp twists and turns, and fierce rapids. But the river never resists obstacles. It gracefully flows around rocks, gently enveloping them, always seeking the least resistant path forward. The soft water, with its hidden strength, can gradually wear down even the toughest rocks, carving out valleys and beautiful ravines. In reality, all these behaviors stem from deeply rooted insecurities they cannot confront. They lack the ability to deal with their inner anxieties and hidden shame, so they project them onto others as a way to momentarily forget their inner pain. This isn't your issue but theirs. However, because they don't want or can't face their own insecurities, they choose to manipulate and psychologically abuse others. This is the source of the cruel behavior you have to endure. Your task now is simply to ignore them and focus on the core values you've built to form a barbed wire defense against their relentless attacks. One paradox of the narcissist is their fear of commitment, despite their constant craving for admiration and attention. Commitment requires sincerity, vulnerability, and the ability to trust others, qualities they are always avoiding. They fear that opening up will make them vulnerable to hurt, betrayal, and loss of control. Research by psychologists shows that narcissists often build invisible walls around themselves, like hedgehogs raising their quills in defense. They create an artificial safe zone where they can maintain their illusions of power and perfection. Commitment also requires responsibility for the emotions and needs of others, something narcissists struggle to fulfill. They're caught up in their inflated sense of self, seeing themselves as the center of the universe, with others as mere satellites orbiting to serve their need for adoration. These individuals serve as a mirror, reflecting the hidden flaws and shortcomings the narcissist tries to conceal. They make the narcissist feel insecure, anxious, and even fearful, because they cannot control or manipulate these people, nor can they use them to satisfy their massive ego. Narcissists often respond to such individuals by trying to belittle, criticize, or deny their worth. They might spread false rumors, create division, or even launch personal attacks to protect their fragile ego. In some cases, they may choose to avoid and cut off all contact, seeking out new prey that's easier to control. This avoidance also stems from the narcissist's awareness of their limitations. When facing people with strong inner strength, their usual manipulative tactics become ineffective. This leaves them feeling powerless, defeated, and forces them to confront the bitter truth of who they are. They fear being exposed, afraid others will see through the weaknesses behind their perfect facade. Narcissists carry a deep-seated fear, the fear of being overshadowed, of being surpassed. They cannot bear seeing others succeed more than they do, and are highly uncomfortable when their perfect masks are peeled away. They despise those who are perceptive and not easily manipulated, individuals with strong inner strength and steadfast morals. They see such people as threats, a mirror reflecting the flaws they strive to hide. Therefore, they'll stop at nothing to bring you down, to destroy what you have. They're willing to take on the challenge of defeating you, whether you're an easy target or a formidable opponent. If flattering or victim playing doesn't succeed, they'll resort to more sophisticated tactics, such as rallying support from your friends and family, or even spreading rumors to tarnish your reputation. Stay vigilant and ready to deal with the traps they lay out. No matter how far you've progressed, a narcissist will never stop trying to pull you back, trapping you in their cycle of negativity. Be extremely cautious, never let down your guard, and never allow anyone to cross your boundaries. And when you finally break free from their control, don't be surprised if they unexpectedly return. A narcissist has a powerful instinct for possession and control. They can't accept losing a target, even if they no longer have any real use for it. They'll do whatever it takes to win you back, whether with sweet words, empty promises, or even expensive gifts. But don't be deceived by their seemingly remorseful appearance. Their real goal is simply to satisfy their ego, to prove that they still hold power over you. Remember, a narcissist only cares about themselves, and they won't hesitate to discard you again once you no longer have value to them. To protect yourself from the attacks of a narcissist and avoid getting caught in their toxic cycle, the first and most important step is to establish and reinforce your personal boundaries. Boundaries are not just a layer of protection, they're also a way to define your self-worth, showing that you won't tolerate manipulation and unhealthy interference. It's crucial that you adhere to the limits you've set. Narcissists often don't give up easily, and when they see your firm stance, they may test those boundaries. This is when you must remain steadfast and make it even clearer what you will and won't accept in your life. One of the key factors in dealing with a narcissist is maintaining high self-esteem and knowing your own worth. Remember, when you understand who you are and have a positive self-image, you can better withstand their insults, lies, or smear campaigns. Narcissists are skilled manipulators, and they often exploit others' weaknesses to exert control. But if you possess confidence and self-respect, it becomes much harder for them to influence you. Reconnect with the love you have for yourself, your family, and those who truly care about you. This will make you less susceptible to individuals lacking empathy and help you resist their influence. Additionally, always be prepared by documenting every interaction with the narcissist. When you have clear evidence of what has transpired, it's harder for them to fabricate stories or twist situations to hurt you. Keep records of all correspondence, whether handwritten or electronic, with the narcissist to protect yourself if needed. While you may not always need to use it, knowing that you have proof will provide you with a sense of security and peace of mind in any situation. Finally, remain patient. Don't rush to push the narcissist out of your life or try to change them. Narcissists are adept at hiding their true nature, making it difficult for others to see their toxic traits right away. But trust that when you stay consistent and stand your ground, the truth will eventually come to light. Patience not only helps you avoid immediate retaliation from the narcissist, but also allows you to maintain resilience under their pressure and tactics.